No mythicals, but I see a 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗃 flex.
Yeah, the maker. Oh no, it's not from Talwin the maker, right? I think it's not.
It's
Oh,
not.
either way, well, Talwin is playing more like I don't want to say stall team, but more like a setup team, right? Not an aggro
Well,
at least.
it is a stall team from what we know, because that Nox has been set up a few times that we have seen him sitting on +5/+5 a lot, and that is going to say, of course, that Kinu might be looking at a ban next up here. But we will figure out how this goes in the long run. It is still looking pretty rough and solid.
Yeah, so since Kino was banned, the ban from Assailant is Yaller feeling more comfortable, especially with the two mantles being banned from Assailant. So now Tywin decided to bring Kino. Do we know if it is a protector?
Of course, it is a protector, yep. We saw
Okay,
it a few games ago, so yeah, that is a protector, Kinu.
okay. So, oh, and then we see a Raikon here. Two good pairs for Raikon, and this Madrid sadly doesn't have any partner for Crystal to lose, but either way, with no melee attempts, it might be healthier enough to like tank maybe a water cannon. Well, we're about to see. So there we go. This is the first game from the second semifinals.
The predictions are up. If you guys would like to predict, feel free to put your channel points in. 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗴 giveaway is up as well if you want. Exclamation ticket max. Turn 1 is being clicked really quickly before we could say anything. Kinu comes in applying straight up protector buff on that 𝗧𝗵𝗺 +1/+1. See spikes coming in on that Kinu slot. Maybe predicting the swap in there.
Yeah, good double up there, making not only Kinu like with only 32% AGP left, but at the same time, thanks to the handcuffs, Kinu now is trapped. We see a madness buff, so a setup is made here for 𝗧𝗵𝗺, I would say, since it is already with +3 special defense. But either way,
Um,
let's like this Kino might die now, so we might see sacrifice here. The thing is, do you
how
think
fast is
𝗧𝗵𝗺 is
Kinu?
the best? Yeah, how fast is Kino indeed, but at the same time, not only how fast it is, but is 𝗧𝗵𝗺 the best attempt to get these buffs? Might be. Like getting +3 defense total feels really good. With a Mo flank and Raikkonen in the back.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it, but again, the question is, does Kino survive? Is it, sorry, I mean, is it fast enough to do the sacrifice before anyone else who can? Well, I mean, Walash. Okay, there is no wind on the other side, so there is no ultra prio on, sea dust. So it is going to be a 3 prio as well that's coming in. But the question is, how fast is Kino? Can 8 get the job done? But if there is something with the whip on the other team that comes in and gives Walash a +1, then definitely Walash goes first. But no, see Spike will be going first, and then Kino is going down straight up. There is no discussion here. Kino goes down.
Yeah, and this Vart is gonna do really good damage on 𝗧𝗵𝗺 thing. Like remembering that it is +3 special defense. So now it's time for Madeline is the name. So Madeline with Chamomile joins the battlefield. Double Gash is the only move available, and it lands super effective damage on both of Assailant Temps in the battlefield.
Also the Madrid on the back.
Also on Mother in the back. That's true. So here we see a swap here, and Mother joins the battlefield. That is risky. Madness buff in front of Madeline is also really cocky, and
Ooh.
double gash lands, and it basically guaranteed a kill there. make things even, but Scavenger proc appears here and it gives 𝗲𝗺 some AGP back. I didn't pay attention, but I think 𝗲𝗺 OX this turn, right?
It did. The real thing that I'm
Okay,
thinking of is which one of them actually came out on top of this turn, because to be honest, it literally looked like the Madness buff and Mudred coming in was intentional to sacrifice the Mudred for some reason to get that
could be.
HP back on Walash. But that could
Mm-hmm.
just be me, because I did
Yeah,
think it
now
was looking
Raikkonen.
intentional.
Yeah, and now Raikkonen feels really good. Like 𝗬𝗀𝗇𝗺 with the synergy, it can do a lot of damage. Thanks to also fake beer, it apply a lot of pressure. Probably it can do like 3 𝗬𝗇𝗺s without a wax.
Yeah, I
So
think
let's
the
see.
Rock might be coming in on Gial's spot, which is why
Yeah,
Wolfie is
so
brought in already for the swap, for the counter of it.
never mind. It is a 𝗂𝗃, so even better this swap from Assault.
Yeah, I mean, Wolfie
And
was counterpicked, just for that, I guess. Wolfie's already in the
mm-hmm,
field for the next turn. So both of
yeah.
them are really playing neck to neck. Like, they are really close to each other. They are reading every single turn here.
Yeah, but at the same time, Assailant, I said Assault, sorry. Assailant has, like, thanks to the Team Elusive, it avoid the Exit Reflux +2 special attack from 𝗧𝗏𝗺. But Raikkonen got a lot of damage, and 𝗬𝗺 is up now, and I'm not seeing a really good swap there. Maybe 𝗲𝗺 is the one to choose here, since it is +2 special defense, and there we go. Here is 𝗲𝗺 joining the battlefield. Plague is used. Whoa, it is faster than 𝗬𝗃𝗺's. So it might be not, it might not be 𝗬𝗺. So there we go. It is an water cannon going for the Wolfie, doing really good damage. And the Toxic Tick in the end will leave Wolfie with only 5% AGP left.
Hmm. I think even if it's living on 5%, it's gonna do a lot of kind of damage, because Plague and Sea Spikes should be enough to kill. Well, not kill. I mean, if it's Ukama, it's dead. If it's to Rock, it's gonna take a lot of damage from Plague itself. And if it's Gialis, then I think it is enough to kill. I might be wrong, but I still think, yeah, double in would really do good damage there.
Yeah, but here we see a 𝗬𝗺 to guarantee the kill here. And maybe Ukama can survive a Crystal Spike here.
I
Well,
think
we're
it
about to
does
find
on
out.
5%. Oof.
Nope. It is +2, but at the same time, since Wolf is now dead, it might be a little problematic to handle Turok.
I mean,
And it
Mooflang
might,
can still get the job done considering Narcoleptic hit is on cooldown right now, so Mooflang definitely packs a punch here.
yeah, so here we see Turok joining the battlefield. The problem is that, okay, Moonflang can do really good damage here, that's true. Maybe he runs Ninja Jutsu, so Ninja Jutsu with base jump from Moonflang can do really good damage on Turok, but at the same time, a single stone ball guaranteed a kill on 𝗲𝗺 here. And Assailant decided to swap it. Raikkonen joins the battlefield, and Raikkonen might be going down in this turn. There we go. We see a base jump landing on Turok as expected, and stone ball landing on 𝗲𝗺's spot. Raikkonen takes for the team, and it goes down. Now 𝗧𝗏𝗺𝗺 is up once again, and Narcoleptic is also up. So I'm not really seeing a good comeback from Assailant. I might be wrong. Maybe Garing with a Ninja Jutsu might be enough to kill this Turok. Yeah, there we go. Here we see
It
Garing.
is the best attempt he can pull here,
But never mind, he decided to go for Crystal Spike, and it is
which
enough to bring this Turok down. Scavenger procs makes it really good from 𝗲𝗺, giving some AGP back here. But Acid Reflux does a lot of damage on these two Tems, and now it's time for Madeline join the battlefield once again. And Hokick is up as well.
Well, this 𝗬𝗧𝗺 has to die this turn. If it does not, then this 𝗬𝗧 is having a troublesome day today. But, he's going all in on that 𝗬𝗧𝗺, and mirroring hits it back up again down to 17%. And it's not enough to kill, which means Hook Kick will be cleaning this match up.
And 𝗧𝗵𝗶 as well gonna finish this move flank, guarantee the first game for Talwin. Really close if you take a look at the AGP left on Talwin, but at the same time, it feels like Talwin was in the. So there we go. Now Assailant is in the blue side. And the first ban goes for Naga, of course, since he's playing with an aggro team. The last time we saw Talwin banning both of the mental Tems, starting with Banshee, and it feels like it is the same idea here.
So Banshee is banned again, and as you said, it is probably going for the same idea as last time, but 𝗬𝗧𝗺 is being picked up first by Assailant, and Talwin is taking a nice thought over right now. Does he want to begin with Tulkin, or does he think he might be off with 𝗧𝗪𝗺 again? Because I think the same turn might not work out, to be honest.
Ooh, but Talwin decided to go for 𝗬𝗪. So this 𝗬𝗪 gonna get some buffs here, but at the same time, it is allowing like Assailant to get some free buffs as well. The
Well, we're
second ban now
gonna
for
go back
Talwin
to
is.
Siva.
Oh yeah, it feels like. And here we see the second ban is gonna go for Kama, while Assailant decides to ban Tukat. Now Turok and 𝗬𝗪𝗺 is picked here. For Assailant now, he decided to bring Moonflank, Raikon, and 𝗬𝗵𝗵.
Yeah, this is definitely rough, but I think this is still a bit better than what they were rolling before, and it, the absence of 𝗧𝗪𝗺 is one thing, but again, yeah, I still think it's fine. This is still gonna be rough because he does have to read here in terms of, does that Kinu stay in or not, because the buffs are already added. Madness buff is coming in.
Beta burst on both sides, doing good damage. But Velish got the Madness buff before, mitigating some damage from that beta burst. But at the same time, it show off on this 𝗬𝗪𝗺. Like it feels really good. But the problem is that like now we have a Velish with +2 special attack and +3 special defense, +1 defense. Ooh, it might be scary, especially with the scavenger proc. So let's take a look at the swaps available here. Yeah, so maybe T-Rock might join in the left spot to avoid the crystal spike from Kinu. But the problem is that what if Assailant decided to go double up on 𝗬𝗪𝗺? I don't know how much damage this Velish can do, but if this Velish can do something like around 40% AGP in this 𝗬𝗪, it guaranteed a kill on the 𝗬𝗪 and basically makes this like a snowball game for Assailant.
Yeah, definitely looks like it,
Ooh,
but
never
that
mind.
Kinu will be going down from 100 to 0. A Lash Scavenger coming in.
Oh, and Hypnosis is used here, really clever to make this 𝗬𝗪 under control. Since it is probably using Matcha, it is not avoiding this Hypnosis. So really good turn from Assailant. Now T-Rox joins the battlefield. A stone ball might be going for the Valish spot. Does Assailant has a good swap there? Oh yeah, like 𝗬𝗶𝗶.
It's probably what. Hold on a sec. Okay, what if I'm gonna give you a wild theory? What if he stoneballs his own 𝗬𝗶𝗺, wakes it up, and 𝗬𝗲𝗺𝗺𝗍s that spot? Am I crazy to think that much?
Well, it would do really good damage on Yollar, and I hope he didn't do this because this Yollar would die in the following turn. Oh, but here we see an 𝗬𝗲𝗺𝗍𝗺 going for Raikon, and the Stone Ball going to guarantee the kill here on Raikon. So this will be the first stem from Assailant going down.
You know, you're calling almost his name as Asylum. I got confused 2 times myself. I was like, did he just say Asylum? And then I was like, oh, Assailant, he meant. I got confused a few times. But 𝗬𝗺 does come in, and this looks like the death of 𝗬𝗧𝗺 is here, because a base jump and beta burst over exhaustion should be enough to grab this kill right now if that 𝗬𝗧𝗺 decides to stay.
Assailant. Yeah, I'm pronouncing it pretty badly.
I mean, we don't know if it's if it has a nickname or if it's something like that, so we can't really call it anything else. We have to call them by their name, which is Assailant. Okay, that Kino will be dying from the noxious bomb going in. 𝗬𝗪𝗔 took a good chunk of damage, but unnoticed, rocking up +1 speed on that 𝗬𝗺. He is looking beautiful, about to be striking with the Goring in the face. Who is going to take this rat in the face? 𝗃 definitely does not want to stay in there. What can come in there? This looks like a really rough match for Talwin, I'm being honest with you. Because Goring is gonna kill that 𝗬𝗪𝗔 for sure. If 𝗃 stays in there, then 𝗬𝗶𝗶 is gonna tear it up. And if 𝗬𝗂𝗏 decides to come in, then still 𝗬𝗶𝗶 is gonna tear it up. Now the thing is, Asylum bike is probably dying as well if it is a double length. So I think no matter which way you see, the Thames on the field itself are tearing the opposition up, and that 𝗬𝗪𝗔 is still, sorry, that 𝗬𝗧𝗺 is still sitting in the back, which can take care of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so another unnoticed proc. Not that it would change here much, but yeah, like it feels like this game kind of a snowball for Assailant. So it looks like I'm not really seeing a way for Talwin to come back from this. Probably double up on. Oh, in execution, you're completely right, Alsa. But never mind. He decided to guarantee the kill here on 𝗃. And here we see base jump landing on Yollar. Yollar decides to go for Hibernate to get some AGP back. Assailant.
Could be possible, you know, you never know. But back, we come into the match. Execution could be a thing, but no, that is not happening. Did you just wipe something or something? I heard a weird sound.
Sorry, I was sneezing. I muted myself.
I see. God bless you.
Thank you. So here we see a Savage Suplex landing on 𝗬𝗺, but it is not even enough to kill this 𝗬𝗺. Now that's a lot of work for this little bear.
Yeah, I don't think this bear is gonna cut it off, especially with our Lash sitting on the back seat of these two. But execution comes in and will be enough to take down the bear. But that move has been scouted now as well, and that is a GG.
So in the end, There you go. This is the last match from the semifinals, and the winner from this match gonna go for the finals against who was it? I'm just remembering Billion. Oh, Invincible.
Invincible.
Yeah. So once again, the Silent is in the blue side. Interesting. So here we see a Valash being picked once again. The same bands so far. No, never mind. We see Talwin changing the band here. Now Barshi is free for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is the Silent gonna take the Banshee or leave it? Okay, now definitely he should take it right now because it would be really good against the Nox and the Yovlar, but the thing still is if it is being focused down, then there would be nothing left. This is rough though. Wolfie was doing really good stuff last match against the Turok and 𝗬𝗪, but this time if Wolfie is not there, then I think 𝗬𝗪 has to be picked as well. Otherwise nothing is doing the work.
Now, if Talwin ban Ukama, this Turok will feel so good here.
Yeah, it's really like free territory.
Like, despite of the Hypnose, how can you control that Turok? Actually, like the raw damage also could work. We saw it in the first game, like the duo from MrZao with the move flank was enough to bring Turok down. And actually, Turok has probably gonna have a really good match here. And 𝗬𝗪 was picked to counter the Madrid, so it might be Toucan the last pick here.
Yeah,
There we
Token is
go.
the last pick, you're right.
I really like the pick and bans from Talwin here. And
I mean,
what
if
the
you...
fuck
What happened?
is no, that emote done it? Wow.
Why don't you like that emote? It's an emote that everyone has been using lately a lot. Jammies and donuts have been used a lot. I've never ate a donut in real life, but I've heard that American cops really like it a lot. But letting back into this matchup, every single pick and ban was really different, and people have been really drastical making changes in the pick ban, which is always good variety of gameplay that you get to see. But move flank
Yeah, it
makes
didn't
its
work
way
at
in.
all. Yeah, it didn't work at all for Talwin the last match. So this change here now, in my opinion, feels really good. A double swap here. We see a protector buff with +1 special, +1 speed on move flank. And actually, Talwin afraid of the wind damage from Barnshi. We see a swap here, and Toucan is the one joining. It is a heater one, and double gash land on Kinu doesn't do that much damage. And notice proc here, even with the burn status. So now this move flank is +2 speed, and it feels really good. Move flank by itself doesn't it has a lot of stamina, so it can be in the battlefield even with the whip proc. I can stay in the battlefield for a long period
Oof.
here, and here we see a base jump doing really good damage. But 𝗏𝗏 gonna give some damage back here for move flank. Not only this, but at the same time, we see a better burst going for Toucan. Toucan stays still, and 𝗬𝗏𝗺𝗏 goes for Kinu, guaranteed the first blood of this match. Kinu is the first one going down.
I'm starting to think actually move flank is insanely, I mean, good in terms of giving damage out, to be honest, like raw damage. I'm already seeing this. This time is literally a goat. It does so much damage.
𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Wait, what?
𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Don't you know about 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏?
I know it, but I was not referring to that goat, sir. You just went onto YouTube for yourself with that awkward moment, but cherish the moment, sir. You're an epic
It's all
legend
good.
now.
It's all good. I don't regret. Anyway, Talwin now decided to save Madeline for later. I think that's the name that he decided to go for Gallus. And here we see a double up on Ukama, but Ukama stays still and Fire Nado gonna land on Moonflank. Is it enough to bring it down? It is not enough thanks to the protector buffs. A sweatband toucan. But
The
the
goat.
problem is now like Moonflank doesn't have that much HP left.
I mean, technically you don't need HP if your opponents die first. So yeah, double kick followed by a crystal dust should be enough to clean up this board.
It might be. So let's see if it is enough. Yeah, yeah. So there we go. So a
So this
double up.
Moonflank is still alive. Still has a Goring up and online now. Unnoticed coming in. This is so much value right now. I've said this so many times. HP and stuff doesn't matter if your opponents are not alive to fight. And that was a clean board sweep. You know, it feels better you just typed in chat that I'm your friend. Feels good, man. Because definitely
No
after
problem.
playing that Among Us, I didn't feel like anybody was a friend. I was dying in the first 10 seconds. People were ready to snap my head off. Like,
Wait,
Silent
wait,
was
wait.
literally snapping on me at one point where I said, Silent is looking after me, and he just killed me in 5 seconds in the game. But we can talk about that after this.
Yeah, I left you for like the last meal, so it's all good. Anyway, so here we see Moonflank once again has the Goring up. He might want to save it for later. Does Assailant has a good swap for Moonflank spot? Not
Probably not.
not really, because like it depend on like maybe Barn should be like what can Barn should do against Madeline, right? Maybe he just wants to go all in on this Madeline.
Yeah, I think going all in might be a better idea. No, he decides to do the swap. Anyways, Banshee does decide to come in there.
Maybe avoid the hook kick. Here we see Goring landing on Madeline, but thanks to the OX, Moonflank goes down. And here we see a hook kick. He doesn't do that great damage here, and Manus Buzz setting up things from on this 𝗧𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴.
But, okay, so Madrid does come in. Hook kick is online. But I think Saul's team should be enough to kill without any issues here. But Madness buffed 𝗧𝗵𝗺 against a tornado coming in from Banshee. Which one are we looking to root for? I think we know the answer. But this all depends on if if Gialis is dead or not.
Well, saving Barshi for later. Here we see a sharp steps going for Valor, so good risk from Assailant. And here we see a Dust Vortex doing really good damage. It makes
Scavenger will heal
Madeline
it
going
up
down.
again.
Brilliant Gust lands, but this is not enough. Now it's time for 𝗃𝗏 to do its job. The problem is that in the back, we have the Barshi there. And I don't know, like this Barshi might be enough to bring these two guys down later. Good for Talwin. Barshi is not full HP yet.
Crystal Deluge is
Well,
up.
Crystal Deluge is up, that's true. So here we see Crystal Deluge making this 𝗃𝗏. You won't do anything here. But we see a huge OX here. And Acid Reflux gonna do a really decent damage on this Barshi.
That's
But
way
Barshi
more than
stays still
decent.
with 20%. Yeah, it stays still. Like, Barshi has really good special defense. So, in the end, maybe a NATO here is enough to bring 𝗧𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴 down.
I mean, it's
Well,
plus
I
2
don't know.
special defense. You gotta give it some credit. I don't think it dies from a single tornado. And the trance is not triggered yet, so I think it might just land perfectly in the trance. This is kind of really rough here again, but it is going with the wind boost, so
We were trying to put it on trance, but it didn't work in the end. Virulent Guts is enough to bring this Banshee down. So maybe 𝗏𝗏 was the best move there to make this 𝗧𝗏𝗺 to get in the trance. I don't know, like 𝗧𝗏𝗺 in the end would probably proc, I don't know if it is Pillow or First Aid Kit. Maybe that
no,
would
it
be
has
more
pillow. It
prevalent.
has pillow. We have seen
It
it
has
already.
Pillow? Okay. Yeah, so maybe now this 𝗧𝗏𝗺 can die from a single crystal spike. Oh, another minus buff is used here.
Oh,
Wow. Now imagine if 𝗧𝗏𝗺 decided to go for like Wake Tirok up. That would be insane. Either way, we have now a Valish +4 special attack. Can it tank
wait, it was RGI who
Stone
had
Ball?
pillow? Okay, in that case, I'm not sure what item this Noxo has. Because I think I saw one Noxo which was really low and then it was healing 10% each turn. So if that was RGI, then this one is not. But this to rock
Ooh.
is just tanking, doesn't give a flying hell and straight up taking the Walash town. That will be GG for Talwin taking this away, going straight into the finals for this matchup.